Okay, tech
Just to, so we're going to leave, branding
web design.
and web design alone right now, but we just both of us would like to really, just put some punctuation on the point that we all have a lot of improvement to do in that area, and it isn't simply about getting found, but what's the impression when you do get found?
Right. So we're talking about digital marketing, but the point that I guess we'll just hammer and hammer is great if we advertise online, if we optimize our site, if we've done everything we possibly can to do the right thing and we send somebody to a site that doesn't sell and that's not working, then all of that effort is wasted effort. So in this pyramid that we built and are building, it's about starting with the base and then moving from that base to step by step to achieve the top of the pyramid. And to us, what we're really saying in addition to that is if you don't do one, don't do two. And if you haven't done one and two, don't worry about three. So this is what will allow you to carefully focus your attention during the coming year on what needs to be done first, second, third, in order to build a solid marketing plan. So beyond the brand and itself and the differentiation of your website, everyone will tell you that organic search engine optimization is your single most important chore coming up next. Well, what is it? I'm gonna get
By the way, we could spend 2 hours on this.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. This is, in fact, we were talking about offering maybe next month a webinar on search engine optimization alone because it's huge, as well as pay-per-click and search engine marketing. But we're just going to scoot by these, and if you do have questions, we will pick them up at the end or any time during this presentation. But this is such a deep dive is required to understand it that we just want to kind of scoot along the mountaintops and give you some sense of what's going on. So the definition of search engine optimization, or SEO as it's called, is the defined process of improving the volume or quality of web traffic to your site. Now, volume, the amount of traffic, and the quality of the traffic, and both of these are important because people can come to your site, and people do come to your site that don't belong there. So, and they bounce off right away, and that contributes to poor performance of your site. So you want volume and quality. It comes from search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing via natural or organic, unpaid search results. You're just typing in words. Here's a good example. So I type in employment discrimination, and my natural search results, my organic or unpaid search results, are here on the left side page of my the Google page. And not surprisingly, who shows up at the top? EEOC, government facts, law in Cornell and Cornell employment discrimination, EEOC.gov. Why? Because they've got the most content, the greatest relevancy to employment discrimination, the most appropriate, dense, in effect, array of keywords across those sites, and are also linked to, and we'll learn about this, linked to by so many other sites that says this is where you need to go to for this kind of information.
But nonetheless, we think it's a shame that some of the great employment law practices, across the country, are not showing up.
Greenberg and Rudman, you'll notice down at the bottom of the page, at number 6 or so on the list, do show up, and kudos to them. Hats off to them for paying attention to search engine optimization. That was not an easy spot to achieve at discriminationattorney.com. So, SEO. It's done in two ways, and once again, mountaintops. It's called on-page SEO, and you'll see in a second off-page. On-page begins with the web development itself. As soon as you build your site, you're thinking about search engine optimization and the way your code is created. And it's also enhanced through your content management system. Can be SEO friendly or not SEO friendly. On-page search engine optimization also optimizes content for users, and I'm throwing a term out at you here, but that means that headlines respond to keywords, and copy is keyword dense. Everything is organized around selected keyword phrases, like, for example, IP litigation in this particular case. But there's so much more here that it's a bit laughable to leave on-page SEO at this highlight. But nevertheless, it's complicated, it's labor-intensive, and I think one of the things that we're all surprised to learn over the past 18 months to 2 years is that we thought in the past, or we knew in the past, you could just place an ad and walk away from that ad placement in the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal. Today, in order to participate and have a web presence, it's labor intensive in a way that it was never labor intensive before. If you look at off-page SEO in that cloud that is the World Wide Web, it begins with techniques that involve active linking strategies, linking your website with other websites, because the number of shared links improves your optimization. For those of you who are on this on the phone who understand SEO in great depth, our apologies. There's a lot more to learn, but this gives you some sense that it's about natural search results, and there are lots of things that you can do to improve it, and it is labor intensive in order to do so.
And by the way, this linking strategy it's among the things you have to master too. And Bart, to just say it again, it takes time and effort.